Hey, welcome back. We're back in Steamworld Build, and today we're going to see if we can conquer our first level of mines here, along with getting some stuff set up in our town. So we're going to start just by removing some of these bricks around here. We're going to expand out a large portion of the mine over here. Let's see how much we can get out of here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. We just opened up a large portion over here, so let's toss down just a couple pillars. We'll keep moving forward here. Now we've got a couple of these chests here that we can open. What do we get? Some rubies? That'll help us buy some stuff here in a little bit. Let's see, do we have open? We don't have our mechanics quarters open quite yet, so let's go back up top and see what it is that we need. Oh, better check our... Yeah, we don't want things collapsing in on us. Let's do a quick check here. All right, they're okay here. We'll put you there. Now let's go back to the city and see what we still need. We need 10 more engineers, which we can probably do pretty easily. There we go. Will that get us the 10 we need? There's 8, and once it gets up to 100, there we go. Hit our milestone, and now they need spare parts. They've given us a couple new items. This pickaxe maker. They've given us a sheet metal factory. They've given us a spare parts maker. So our engineers are going to need those if we're going to keep expanding that out. But we need ironium and scrap from the mine. So we'll head back down here. Looks like they've put in a couple more areas here. Have they cleaned up any down here for us? No, not yet. They're still working on cleaning some of this space out. How are they doing over here? They're doing all right. We'll put that in here. Now, we've got the new mechanics quarters, which helps build various different items here. So, let's put them down here for now. Now, that's awful close to the main mine shaft here. We might end up moving them, but we'll get that taken care of in just a minute. Yep, we can get all of those. Can we get... Nope, we have to wait until... Oh, maybe. I thought for sure we'd have to wait. There's another treasure chest. Let's grab that real quick. All right, it's an item for our miners, which gives us 3 extra miners. That'll help clean things up. Now here, this sandstone has to go, but we can't do it until we've got those pickaxes from up above. So we'll have to put in some things for that. Let's toss in a couple there. And let's see, we have got, now that we've got our mechanics, they can actually put in our workshop, which workshops allow us to basically make resource gatherers, so we don't have to have the prospectors do it for us. We've got enough for 1 item, 1 scrap extractor here, so we'll toss that in. Our mechanic will go over and pick that up, and that will help out the prospectors picking up some of these items. Then the prospectors will just come over and pick this stuff up for us. We've also got this dirty water down here, which we can unlock once we get a couple more engineers. However, with the scrap, we should be able to make a couple more items. Let's see, that all can't be taken. There's the iron that it was talking about, but it looks like we're going to have to dig down and around to get there, which isn't terrible. We can handle that. Most of this looks like it might be... No, not all of it is pickaxes only. So let's go back up and see if we can finally get some of that stuff that we need. We have got our surveyor office, which is this right here. We need a pickaxe maker, so we're going to need some extra lumber. Ooh, better fix the mine before it all collapses in on us. That's not good. We can't quite get to that. Let's go back up. Okay, there we go. So our forester, do we have extra lumber coming in? We do have some extra lumber, so we don't quite need that. And then we just need scrap to come up from the mine. Now this is an industrial building, so we're going to toss it over here in this industrial area. If I can get it to fit in, there we go, fits in perfectly back there. We'll put a road back to it. And now they are making pickaxes once they get some scrap up here. It'll take a minute, but they'll get scrap in there. Let's go ahead and expand our city out just a little bit more. We've got workers that we can put in. We've got plenty of boards to do that. There we go. And we'll go this way as well. Just so we have some extra workers, extra revenue coming in. Although they would probably like a road to their house, wouldn't they? Can't say that I blame them. It's not very fun not having a road to your house. There we go. So, most of these guys should be satisfied. Let's see if we can move. Let's move that one up to engineer. We're going to need a couple more, I do believe. Let's see what else we can get. We don't have the ironium yet. We don't have ironium and scrap for the spare parts maker. So we can't do much with those. We could put them down, but there's not really much point until we can get, hopefully, some more. Let's see if we can get a couple more engineers here. And we'll take a look and see what we need to balance out our population. Oh, and grab one of these. Why not? 4,000 bucks is 4,000 bucks. Oh, there's another one by the fence. There we go. So let's go back down to the mines, see what we've got there. We've got our scrap machine set up, and it looks like we've got an extra production item that we can use here. Oh, look, they've got some of our pickaxes in, which means they can start taking out some of this harder to get dirt. Let's take out these as well. And we've got an ironium vein right there. They can take out a lot of this. Can we take out those? Nope, we'll have to build around them, I believe. Let's make sure that nothing's going to fall in here. As I say that, there's plenty of spaces that did not look stable. So, we'll dig a lot of those out for us. There's some pretty large open spaces down here, so that's a good thing overall. We'll have them build their way out of that. So let me know, I need a couple more prospectors here, and each 6 tile after the first 9 tiles will give me an extra one. So hopefully they can grab more of this scrap and bring it up. It looks like it's starting to pile up, but we'll take care of that a little bit later. Now down here, we've cleared out a decent amount. We can't get to these yet. We're going to need a little bit more population on engineers before we start picking those up. However, we've got a ton of room for various things around here, which is good. We need as much room as we can possibly get. And it looks like we've uncovered our door, so we need to find all of the various levers that will let us open this door. We might be able to get to this yellow one, so we're going to start digging over here. I don't know that there's... No, not really. No collapsing places there. So I think we just have to wait and get our town upgraded. Oop, we've got a little bit of an unstable room here. Let's see. Can I move some of these? Nope. What about you? I can move you. What about you? I could move you up, but can't really do much with you. Are you holding up something? You're holding up something. Yep. You're not holding up anything anymore. Let's put you over there. There we go. We'll let them clean all of that up, and we'll come back in. Well, maybe. This is one of the things about the difficult mode. You'll notice a lot more collapses in here. Oh, and there is our first lever to open the door. So now we just got to get to the others. But to get to the others, I got to have more engineers. So let's come back up here, grab a couple more engineers. There we go. And we'll put in some more workers too. We're definitely going to need more workers as well. We can't just go with nothing. Let's put in these. That looks good there. I don't want to cut down those trees because we're probably going to need them at some point. So we'll do something like that. I can't really put anything in over there. We can put in some over here. There we go. Now we're back up. We'll connect our roads in right here. Let's go this way. And what do we have in the way? There's our water purifier. So our engineers, where's our engineers? Are going to need spare parts. They're going to need water, and they're going to need a service shop. So let's see. The water purifier is yet another industrial item. So let's see if we can put it maybe back here. Oh, we don't have sheet metal yet, so we need to start with sheet metal. Let's go ahead and get our sheet metal building in here. We're just going to put this here. We're going to see how we can fit these in here. We have the pickaxe maker back here. We have our sheet metal. We need spare parts. Let's see if I can fit that in. I'm guessing no matter where I put it here, it's going to take down the fertility of that. So let's not do that. We'll squeeze it in right here where we can. The service has to go down here with our people. So let's take this. We're going to move you down the street here. And let's get in a wash service place. We're just going to put you there on the main road. And what do we need here? Ah, this is cattle farm and a burgermeister. So we've got foresters still. How are we doing on this? We're doing pretty well there. We are low on moonshine, so we're going to have to fix that. Scrap parts, we're still working on that. We have to get from the mine. So, let's see. Back down in the mine, let's see if we've got anything new down there. We do. We have bridges. However, with the bridges, we also need some other items. First of all, we're definitely going to need, well, we need sheet metal. Let's put in a surveillance area. Now, this kind of just tells us what's on the floor, and it gives us access to this radar machine, which the radar machine, it's useful in a way, but not super useful all the time. We're just going to put you over there. There's some uses for it later on, and we'll take a look at those when we get there. What we really need to find is another scrap vein. So let's go ahead and get that out of there. I don't believe we can get the ironium yet, but I might be able to send prospectors for it. Yep, we'll send prospectors for it, which means we're going to need more prospectors. So do 6 more there, and there's 4 and 2, so 6 more there, and 6 more here. And that should give us a couple more prospectors, hopefully bringing in a couple of these things. You can't tell them to really mine dirty water, but I'm sure they would try if they could. There we go. We've got all that in. We've got enough prospectors to actually keep up on the scrap here, but we could really use another scrap vein. So let's see if we can find a couple of more items up here. They're going to dig this all out for us. What else do we have? Ah, there's the ironium extractor. Dirty water extractor, which we don't have sheet metal for. So, you know what? It almost seems like it's time to go back up and see if we can get that sheet metal place built. We better check on collapses first, though. There we go. We don't want to come back and have the whole mine collapse on us. That would be bad. Let's take a look. Yeah, I know. My engineers aren't happy because they're not getting what they need. Spare parts. So that's the sheet metal factory right there. So they're just starting on sheet metal. We've got a whole 7 of them. And we've got a new level of bots, the Aristobots. We'll come back to that, though. We need to get our engineers nice and happy first. So let's see. They're making that. We need a water purifier, which I will plan for right there. And then a wash. Let's see. Oh, that's already planned for there. And we're going to need a cattle farm. Oh, these are fun because they take up a ton of room. But we might be able to squeeze one in somewhere around here in some big open area. That's all area for the sand. Let's see. Do we have room down here? Yeah, we have some room down here. We'll put them by the other farms and see what we can get out of them. And there's some extra tools. So let's place some fields. Like I said, these fields are very big. Position blocked. There we go. So we've started a cattle farm, and we are behind on everything. It looks like, let's see, we're going to add some production bonus to one of these charcoal, because we're always low on charcoal. What else can we get? Looks like logs. We actually need more foresters. So let's see if we can find another place where we can get a decent amount of wood. There we go. If I put you there, there you go. Come right across the tracks here. I think that's across the tracks. It doesn't look like it, but I think it is. So hopefully that helps with the wood. Yep, there it went back up. Moonshine, we still need some. Let's find out what we need more of. Was it the cactus juice? Cactus juice looks okay. What other part of moonshine do we still need? Glass? We only have one glass place, so let's toss in. If I were to toss it in, say right here. Nope, that would lower the fertility quite a bit. Let's just put you there then. There we go. We've got what we need there. Now, oh, we've got cave-ins all over the place, so we'll have to keep an eye on that pretty closely. But up here, they are making sheet metal, just kind of slowly. That's okay, though. We can check back on that in a second. Moonshine. They actually probably need another moonshine place. So, can I fit this large building? Let's put you right there for now. And hopefully the moonshine goes up. Yes, it did. Scrap, we're still waiting on from the mine. Purified water. We don't have a water purifier yet, so that would make sense that we don't have that. And the burger place, we do have the robo steaks, but we don't have the burger place in yet, which I believe that is also, let's see. You guys need a saloon? You do need a saloon. There's the wash, but you don't need the general store anymore. So let's see if I move you up this way, and I just put you there for a second. I say you have to move off your nice corner, and we put you up here. Then everybody has a general store, and now we'll slot our Burgermeister, hopefully. Well, I thought I would slot it in right there, but it might not go. So we'll do a little bit of moving there as well. Let's move you down to here. I'm going to move you up here. I'm going to move you right there. And then I can actually put an extra house right there. And there we go. They've got their spare parts quota finally. They'll need to make some burgers for the Robo Burgers. Is this, this is actually a production place. It doesn't have to be in the middle of anything at all. Well, isn't that handy? Looks like we'll move you out to the front. There you go. You know what? We're going to put in an extra warehouse out here just so we don't have problems with the warehouse up here. I'm hoping that that solves that just a little bit. We don't have any items to expand it out yet. We're waiting on sheet metal still. How are we doing production-wise? Well, we just need stuff from down in the mine mostly. So I think it's a good time to go in and see what else we can dig up. For instance, this whole area over here. Well, look at that. We've got another scrap mine right there. And we can... Where is... There it is. There's our workshop. Let's make our workshop 6 bigger. Oh, these are actually slightly smaller, if I remember right. Yeah, they're 4 tiles, so I just added a couple there. Let's go ahead, add in another scrap vein extractors since we just found that. And our prospectors will take care of that. Let's make sure we don't have stuff falling on their heads. They don't much care for that usually. And we'll go ahead and say, put that in there for the dirty water. And then we actually need more workshop space, don't we? So let's do 3, 4. That gives us the iron. Gives us, well, not quite another iron. So let's do 4 more. And we're 1 short on the sheet metal. So as soon as there it goes. Okay. Now we should have plenty of resources coming in. Or at least I hope so. With all these prospectors picking stuff up for us, it should be a little bit quicker to get stuff in. But let's go ahead and keep digging through this while we can. In fact, we've got a prospector item right there. What does that do? Recruitment 3 extra. I will take 3. That should help out. So they're going to keep digging. Let's head up this way. And then we can also put down the bridges now, which let us get to a couple of these other things. You just need the sheet metal for it. And I need 1 more sheet metal, please. Sometimes it's the waiting that gets you. Come on, you can do it. Well, we'll tell them to go ahead and plan to get rid of all of that. And then hopefully, there we go. Now they can get that all taken care of. And look at this. We got another scrap vein up here. We had all that scrap in the meantime, and we didn't even know it. So let's put in 4 more tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get our scrap miner here. They've got everything reinforced. There's the iron. Or ironium, I guess it is. So they've got plenty there. Let's get even more workshops. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That will work. We'll toss in... Well, we'll toss in that as soon as we get the scrap metal for it. We gotta clean up a lot of this stuff around here. There we go. How are we doing prospector-wise? It looks good. It looks like those 3 did help out quite a bit. Red. Oh, that's a big effort. Let's see. We'll put you right there. We've got another one. Oh, it's another production-based one. Production-based ones are useful. I usually prefer the warehouse-based ones, but that's okay. We can work with all of these. So now we're really starting to get some of our stuff in here. Let's see, what do you need? You need 14 of the scrap metal. How are we doing on spare parts and water is what we need. So, is this the place for... Nope, that's sheet metal factory. You're the spare part maker. Do we actually need more spare parts? If I put in a second one here... you know what? Let's see if we can solve that maybe with... Well, we can lower the workforce, so we need less to do that. Let's see if we can get maybe... if I put... Let's see if we can sneak this in back here. We'll put you... If I put you here, and then I take a road, and no, that lowers your fertility. However, we make the road around the tree, it does not. So there we go. We're just going to sneak that in, see what we can do. They almost have their factory up here. Let's go down. We've got a decent amount. You guys, the spare parts are coming and going, but they'll get there eventually. The only thing that they're lacking now is the purified water, and that's because they don't have the water to actually make. What are you guys missing? You guys are worker residential. You know what? Let's move you up here. can I go ahead and upgrade both of you? Yep. And then we'll just move you back. And for now, this can be the engineer area. I'm sure as we go, this will get upgraded even more as well. In fact, let me upgrade you. Yep. Let's go ahead. We'll just set you on the corner for now. There we go. That's looking good. Let's come down to the train station and see if there's some other things that we might need. This is a pretty good deal. We're going to go ahead and grab that. Periodically finds gold. That's a good deal. We're going to grab that. I don't know. Service item, citizen bonus +5. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab it. Let's find out what else we can get. We have a bunch of stuff to trade, and they're all still going up. So let's put in there some basics. Let's grab... we don't want... Let's just do 10. And we'll do a little money there. And then we'll add... How about some sand? And we'll make sure to trade that out for... Can I trade? No, that's not a trade that I want to make. We'll just do money for now. We'll do 10. Create trade. And anything else that we really need to make sure we're not maxed on? Looks like glass. So glass, I could probably go... 2 glass for 1. 5 glass for 1 of those. Not a great trade. But let's see. Let's just do 2 of those so we get a couple of sheet metal every once in a while. And there we go. Look at that. We have got our water place in, looks like. Yep, they're doing just fine there. Let's head back down to the mine. We've got the yellow there, so now we need the blue and the red. We're going to head toward all of those. We're definitely going to need a bridge to get there, though. We can take out a couple of those. It looks like a lot of that is going to collapse on its own, which is fine. We'll tell them anything else. Make sure to dig out. What do we got here? Ah, some rubies. That's good. We'll live with that. I'm betting the switch is somewhere around here, so we'll grab it real quick, and then we'll work our way toward the yellow switch once they get all of that cleaned up. It might take them a minute, though. What do we got here? Oh, that, I believe, is your mechanic, which is here. What does that do? Sheet metal. Okay. I can live with some free sheet metal at this point. There we go. We've got another scrap vein ready to go. Take all those out, and we'll say, go ahead, build a bridge over to it. There we go. Make sure we send somebody over here. In fact, let's get a little bit more workshop. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's probably starting to collapse over here. We dug a lot all at once. There we go. So they put those in. Let's get our ironium. Nope, that's scrap. There we go. In fact, we will even build a bridge for them right across there, just because it might be a little faster. There we go. That's looking good. Now, the last one, we need a bridge over here. There we go. We've got our last switch, and we've got what is going to be our rocket part, which is really kind of what we're looking for around here. Looks like we've also got another big chest around here, which is good. We usually want to see those in here. That's a blueprint. What's it going to give us? Our speed vent. So that's a new item that you can put down, and whenever somebody runs over it, their speed increases quite a bit so they can get back and forth to places. It'll help our prospectors out for now. Oh, I forgot to hit the red switch while we were over here. There we go. We've got that. There is scrap here, so we'll make sure they're digging that. We've got our blue switch here. We've got cave-ins all over the place. So let's fix that. There we go. It's all looking good. They're reinforcing this. Let's go over here and get these resources real quick, though. Dig those out. Those can go out of there. And we will put in a couple more bridges here. There we go. Let's get this big chest. And that is a warehouse expansion, which is good. That's what we want to see. Got an ironium vein? Oh, yeah, it is. All B. We'll put this in here. So we're back here. Now, I figured for sure that would be the place where the mine shaft would go down at. But does not look like that's the case. So we'll get our miners working on this. Needs to be 6 of them working on it at a time. We'll go ahead, set up a little bit more workshop over here. How about... There's 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. So we're good there. We should have... Let's see. Do we have a scrap? Yep, we'll put in a scrap. Do we have any extra water? We've got water. Do we have any more water that we need to use? Yep. So we've got to put in 2, 3, 4. And then at least another 4. There we go. Any more scrap? Nope. There's water. Any more water? Nope. Ironium. Nope. There we go. Looks like there might be more back here, though. We might have to make a bridge right across here. Are we out of sheet metal? We're out of sheet metal. Oh, well, that happens. No big deal. How is our rocket doing? They're almost done. So, they'll dig this up, and they'll add this to the rocket that is back in the town. So, let's take a look and make sure we're still doing okay. Water and dirty water. So, they'll get that sorted out here before too long. Are you guys... You guys don't have enough water. Are you getting enough water? You need more water? Maybe we should just make another water place, so we don't have to worry about it anytime soon. There we go. Although, I thought I had that on the road, and I did not. There we go. They'll have to get the sheet metal for that. Other than that, though, they should be okay. It looks like it's going back and forth between having enough water and not having enough water. Which, do I have water on here? Nope. Let's go ahead and we'll delete out all these trades for now. The extra money is nice, but we don't quite need them. Let's see. Pick up the rubies so we can purchase things in the future. Let's grab this, and we don't quite need the guards yet. But let's put some items in various things. What do we have? We have a lot of stuff that we're not using. How about we add that there? There we go. Looks good. And we'll add... Let's see. Do I have another service one? Yeah, let's put you in there. For a little more radius there. What else do we have? Do you have edit? How about a little more of that? What else do we need? Let's see. Warehouse. This is the big warehouse, so we'll do extra storage, and then here, let's toss in, where was that other warehouse at? It's around here somewhere. There it is. We'll do the simultaneous deliveries here. Are there any more? Nope. I think that's it for now. Let's head back down. There we go. We've got our rocket part in. There's our rocket. It's going to have to open up this area, which is a huge new area, I do believe, for us to build in. Yep. Looks like we get to go through the main gates of Fossil Park there, and we can finally start building out this way. Should we need to, we can move stuff around if we have to, eventually. But let's go back down here and see if we can find where the exit to the cave is. Or exit to the mine is, I guess it is. There we go. We've got another rocket part. Let's go ahead, tell them to pick that up. And then also tell them to dig all this out. There's a lot of mine in this one. We picked up our second rocket part there, so they're good to go. They've dug out most of this, and they found our way down, which just needs a bit of repairs, which is going to take some sheet metal. That'll only take a minute or two. We'll get those set up. I think we've got all of the mining locations already taken care of. Yep, we sure have. Those are good to go. These are good to go. Made a good trip around the map here, so we'll check back in just a second once we get that sheet metal. Something we are going to need before we get that mine repaired are a couple of Aristobots, which is the next milestone or so. So we can go ahead and actually repair or upgrade a couple of our engineers to that, and that should be enough of the bots to actually get us where we need to go. Now these guys, they need a waxing shop, which we can just toss in instead of the saloon, which they're not going to need. We can move. That's the service shop. Our engineers don't need that, so let's switch you out right there. We're going to move you over to here, and then we're going to move the saloon down just a bit. There we go. And we are going to get in a waxing shop if we can. Looks like we might have to move even more here. That's all right. We'll put you here, and we'll get in this waxing shop for now. Which, oops, that's not what we want. We'll get you in there. That'll make them a little more happy. We'll get a couple more, and then we can go back down to the mine here and repair. Oops, we need just a couple more sheet metal. It'll take just a second, but we'll get that. There we go. All right, we're going to repair that, and that gives us the ability to move down to our second level mine, which has got some new added items for us to take care of. However, we're going to take a look at that next time. So, as always, just want to say thank you much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye.